friends, denizens of the internet. Hello, welcome back to another exciting episode of Slender, the Arrival over here at Lost Time Gaming. I'm Devo. We are jumping back into the shoes of this chapter select screen because I really don't think we ever learned the name of our protagonist, which is kind of weird from a plot development sense. But anyway, we have one last little chore to do here. We did the Arrival and I want to say Homestead last time. Now we have to do Genesis, which I have no idea what it is or how it works, so if I'm terrible at it, you'll have to pardon me. Either way, let's just get into it. I'm pretty sure this is like when this game got the facelift, this was also made for this, because I don't think this chapter existed back in the day. Alright, so we don't even have an objective, just wander the woods. Oh no, maybe, you know what this might be? This might just be a revamp of the original, the 8 pages. Yeah, because we're in a fenced-in area. That was the nature of the original game, was you were in basically a big square, and you had to find your way around. Yeah. Alright, oh yeah, this is the 8 pages. Alright, so I'm gonna give this a good old couple of college tries, but I was never very good at the original Slender Man when I went to, oh geez, play it again after its inception. Nope, okay, that's bad. Kind of need to go over there though, don't we? Slender, could you go away? That would be great. I need pages. Because there's the thing about the 8 pages Slender Man, the original version of the game, that, as I kind of mentioned while we were playing the storyline for this one, is that you basically have to find these several areas and collect pages. Now, as you can see, there's a bunch of these tankers, and I'm pretty sure the pages are random as to where they appear on those tankers, if they appear there at all. So there's a chance you could come into an area and not make a, not make a left turn or not look hard enough to the right and simply miss what you were there to grab. And basically, certainly after a certain amount of time, you go through an area, you're kind of screwed because the more pages you collect, the more difficulty ramps up to them. You basically, the further you go, the less survivability you have. And because, well, I've never even played this map, I don't even really know the layout, because you could theoretically not follow these trails and just walk through the woods. But, I'm pretty sure the only way to get where you need to go is by following the trail. So we're going to take a big roundabout away from the Slender Man, who is almost certainly directly behind us at this point. But we can't just run because we're going to need the run at some point. So we kind of have to save our run for when we need it. And as you can see, Slender Man's kind of darting around now. You turn the wrong corner, like looking around the side of a building, looking for a page, and you're dead. Now, obviously, we can look away from them pretty quickly, but like I said, there might be a page on the front of that truck, but we'd never know. Yeah, you see, I can actually hear the static coming from Slender Man now, which is probably bad. I doubt we're going to be able to pull this off on the first try. And again, the difficulty settings are in our favor here, but still. It's basically now, once we've hit 6, it's basically go time, so to speak. And just one mistake will kill us outright. Like, did I make the right decision to go this way instead of another way? I don't know. No, I made the wrong decision because we've already gone through here. So now we have to find a new way to go. And that was kind of the reason I loved the horror sensation that Slender the 8 Pages, the original game, could provide to you. As, you know, it's very jump scare based, obviously, but there is a certain amount of fun to that. But my problem with it was just that without knowing the layout of the area that you're in, you're going to get close to beating the level repeatedly. But you'll probably never actually beat the level until you have the whole area memorized. That's just kind of the fickle nature of this game. Because in reality, all we have to do is find 2 more locations. Just 2. This is one of them. And now that we're on 7 out of 8, instead of kind of gently teleporting around, Slender Man is now going to be actively like appearing at the corners of our vision repeatedly. Oh, this might be it here. Can we get lucky and have it be in a direction we need it to be? And we're also out of sprint now too, which means if he appears close by, we're totally dead. We need to kind of... Oh, nope. Give it one more go. Because you can see that was probably the last area we need to go, but because the pages, the page in that area wasn't on the right side of the poles, through the, you know, the lens of the camera we were looking at them at, we were screwed. Was that the right area? Almost certainly, but it wasn't on the right side of the thing we needed to look at, ergo we lost. And it's that kind of stuff that really gives Slender a bad rap, is because it's kind of a very, it's not very highbrow, but you know what, as I've said before, there's a time and place for all that kind of thing. Just because it's not the pinnacle of narrative horror does not mean it doesn't have a relevant place in the genre. And on the higher difficulties, you get screwed going into places like this because we have to go in here and check this, right? But as you saw the last time we were here, it's got many tight corridors, and you pick the wrong corridor and Slender's there and you're dead. Like, oh, it's not down the one path you went, you have to turn around and come back. If you try and like come in here towards, you know, when you have 6 or 7 pages, you're basically dead if you don't find the page the first time going down a hallway. Because the game kind of waits for you to turn somewhere before kind of throwing Slender Man in your face. And I know I'm kind of riffing pretty hard on the original style of Slender gameplay, but it has flaws, just like anything does. And I try to not lean into games' flaws too hard when I make these videos, just because there's a whole section of the internet for stuff like that, and I try to more enjoy just the ability to play these games more so than it is to hate on them. But we can't take the good without taking the bad. Kind of have to both sides everything just to be on the safe side. I didn't even see where he was at then. But we need to keep following the trail. It is importante. Keep wasting our sprints, which is what almost certainly what killed us last time. Because I think if we have sprint when he goes to suck us in, we can still get away from him. But I'd run us out of sprint. Is he just walking behind me now? Is he cheating? He's cheating! Because I think the problem with the sprint in this is that you have a limited amount of sprint, obviously, as we ran out of it last time. But I think what it is that it doesn't regenerate in any fashion. So once you're out of it, well, you're out of it. And unlike most games that give you a stamina bar or, you know, give you a heads up with some stuff like that with a heavy breathing or things of that nature, you get none of that here. I think I heard a single when we on the last run we did. Gonna try and take it as slow as we can here and conserve all our stamina. I think all we have to do now is go back to where we started on that silo where we found the first page last time. And that should be it, I think. It's funny how much better this this version of the game looks, though, as opposed to the original. It's amazing what a couple coats of fresh paint will do for a visual appeal of a game. Because when the Slender the 8 Pages first came out, it did look good for the time in which it was released. Oh, okay, that ain't it. But it definitely didn't look this good. So I didn't see it on that silo there, which is unfortunate. It's honestly seeing the last page is tantamount to getting the last page. We already got the one in the gas tank area, so that's not it. I do feel like the trail is much easier to follow in this version. Well, now I'm kind of confused as to what we missed, because I'm pretty sure we got all the pages we stopped at. And I don't think I missed an area. Oh, hey. Just popped right out of the box here. Okay, I'm just gonna run a little bit of ways from you there. Just run for like 2 seconds and then stop. Totally normal thing. Everybody does it. At least, from what I can tell, the original game would also put pages directly on the trees sometime. So you also had to be wary of the trees as well, as far as like walking right past it and going, oops. And again, like I said, you get to the point now with the 7 out of 8 pages, you make the wrong turn somewhere and you're screwed because you missed it, and by the time you get back, you'll probably be dead. This is the only area, I want to say, this and the silo, of where there should be a page, but we didn't find one. Oh, there it is. And that's our reward for winning. Death. And also, apparently we are Kate. Apparently that's our name. It's funny, we learned the protagonist's name right at the very end of the game. So, that being said, that's it for Slender the Arrival. Like I said, just want to take a quick dive into this, because I missed it when it first came around, and yeah, I'm just glad we managed to pull that off, because the couple of times my friends would play this at, I would be at their house and they would pull it up just to kind of scare each other. We never managed to actually beat it because we were all terrible. Now, to be fair, we were much younger then, so that might be the reason for that. Either way, that is all the time I have for this episode today. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and get subscribed. Let me know down in the comment section below what you thought about my gameplay, my commentary, or anything else in general. Check back next week for a new series filling the Wednesday time slot. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope everyone that watches is well and things are going good for you. So, that being said, thanks for watching, and as usual, I'll catch you all on the flip side.